When two go through, it's obviously a very tightly controlled situation. So with that, we bring in retired Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg, former assistant to the president and special presidential envoy for Ukraine, now co-chair of American security at the America First Policy Institute. General, always good to have you with us. Thank you very much for being here. So this statement from the leader in Iran says that they are resolute. They will take control of the Strait of Hormuz. This is obviously the strongest quiver in their pack at this point, and they are determined to make the most of it. What do you say to that?
Yeah, thanks, Martha. Good to be with you. Look, this guy doesn't know who he's dealing with. I mean, when you look at Khamenei, he's like he's still alive, and you look at Kaliba, who's his parliamentarian leader, or Rachi, who is his foreign minister, they don't get President Trump. He's within just seconds of taking their economic lifeline, of seizing Karg Island or seizing those islands in the strait. You notice that the display you just had, they have rerouted the ships to go through the strait. They go by a place called Lanark Island. That's that little island that's just south of there. That's their command and control facility, not Geisham Island, the big one. We don't need to go to downtown Tehran. All we need to do is tell them when we go to negotiations, we're going to let you stay alive. That's the best you can hope for. But you talk about taking revenge. When the president says we're going to finish you as a civilization, he means it. We've got the capability, the capacity under Dan Kane and the Secretary of War with Hegseth, that we can do that. And we've proven it over the last 30-plus days, that they have there's no way they can stop us. So when we go into these negotiations, this is not equals talking to equals at all. This is the United States of America going in and saying, this is the way it's going to be. History has proven that we are the dominant power. We can do that in the future. We're going to make sure you understand that. If you want to play games with us, in 2 weeks, you're going to be lucky to survive as a regime at all. And we can do that. We can follow with what we want to do. We can demand anything we want right now. This is something I have to refer to history. When I go back to the Romans and the Carthaginians, when they fought 3 Punic Wars. The third time the Romans said, I'm fed up with these guys. They went to Carthage, they seized the city, they took the city, they burned it to the ground, and they took 50,000 prisoners. We're about at that stage right now that we can finish this job if we want. And they don't understand President Trump. They're dealing with a wrong cat.
Let me ask you this
he understands what he can do.
The personnel, because obviously some of these people were left alive intentionally, because we went through the ranks, our U.S. military, and removed Khamenei, the leader, only the second Ayatollah in the 47